learning a lot about our little smart electronics, right?
Right.
Listen, we're here now. We're here now. Sorry. Thank you for your patience. We cannot see any comments. We do apologize because we definitely want you all to engage with us. And so, with
Yes.
that, we won't be able to read
Press
your
that little
comments.
dot dot dot. See what
Let's
happens if
see.
it says allow chat. Say share.
Let's see
No.
here.
Oh, there we go. Live chat.
Live chat.
Let's see. Somebody
Let's
has
see.
to. Somebody chat so we can see
Say
through
shalom
here
or something so we
something.
can see if it can pop up. Listen, you got beauty features on this thing. Listen, I'm down. Let's blend the skin tone, okay? Let's blend it. All right, so it's Tuesday, so we're gonna go to Psalms 34 really quick. Welcome, everybody. If you don't know who I am and if you're new to story time, I'm Vonnie. This is your other host, Auntie Shelly on the beat. But
Bump.
do it for myself. I love it every time, and every time it satisfied me. Woo! Don't
Okay, yeah, we
mind
got a
me.
couple of people on. Somebody send us a chat so we can see if we can read them.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. Thank you, Auntie Deborah. All right, it's very tiny, but
Yeah, but
we
yeah.
gonna work with it. We ain't gonna complain. All right, Psalms 34, 1-6. It says, "I will bless Yahuwah at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make her boast in Yahuwah. The humble shall hear thereof and be glad. Oh, magnify Yahuwah with me, and let us exalt his name together. I sought Yahuwah, and he heard me, and delivered me from all my fears. They looked unto him, and were lightened, and their faces were not ashamed. This poor man cried, and Yahuwah heard him, and saved him out of all his troubles." Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I feel like an old preacher when somebody says, "Anybody experiencing some troubles today? Lift your hands."
Why we gotta put a link in Sheila? Why are we putting a link in the assembly?
I don't know how to do
Yeah.
that on. See, we're working on the iPad tonight. We got real creative.
But it's still it should be the same. It
Yes.
shouldn't be it shouldn't be anything
Oh,
different.
come through. Look, listen. Shout out to my
Okay.
husband, my boyfriend. He posted the
Hey
link.
bro, hey.
Let me copy it. It's in the assembly. Go ahead and go ahead, Abram. You
Yes.
go ahead, sir. You better
I
represent
guess I
Gillette
should tell
Strong.
Sheila that she can't.
All right. So how many of us are enjoying the book of Hadaccah? I am truly enjoying the book of Hadaccah.
Yes.
Shalom, family. What's up, Yakanan? Good to see you.
Hey.
I'm just super excited because this book has been good. We already in like the fourth, fifth chapter.
Yeah, your cliffhanger was your. I think your cliffhanger was in 4. Was
It
it?
was.
I think it was 19.
Yes,
I'm
it
not
was.
sure.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Yes, it was. Yep. All right. So I'm going to start from the book of Hadaccah on chapter 4, and then I'm going to go from the 19th verse. Okay. Should we do a little update?
Yeah, maybe. Should we? But I'm
Bam.
pumped.
Wait, look. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we know we are in the book of Esther. And at the beginning of we're in Hadaccah. Sorry, not Esther, we're in
You got to use,
Hadaccah.
yeah.
Hadaccah.
There you go. That sounded good. That sounded real good.
Mordecai had a dream that two great dragons were going to come after the nation. And he discovered that some people, 2 eunuchs, were trying to kill the king.
Yep.
So he sent word to the king. The king hung them. But then enters Haman, who is second in command. Um, we learned that Haman is Esau, but he's also related to the king of Agag,
Yes.
who was supposed to be killed by Saul way back in Second Kings. We know this takes place. They went into the Babylonian captivity. They were there 70 years. They were told they can leave, but they stayed.
Yes.
And a lot, not just them, but a lot of them stayed, but they stayed. The king gave a feast.
Yes.
which lasted 6 months. Saw the red, white, and blue colors.
Yes.
We saw the green.
We saw the 666.
We saw 666.
Number of men.
The king calls Vashti in the room to show her off. Mm-hmm. Vashti says, "I don't think so, boo."
She said, "Let's see your shirt." She said, "Nah." Love it.
They get upset. The king was upset, but it seemed like the other men were more upset
because the influence that Vashti could have on their women.
Yes, they said our women are not going to call us Lord anymore, and they're not going to do what we say. Wine, 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 wine. Like so Vashti had to go packing. Sorry, Vashti. But so he sent for all the virgins in the lands.
Yep.
Mordecai sent in Esther, who is his cousin, but he raised her as a daughter because her parents died. And she's very beautiful. Yeah. So they gave him these days for purification to make sure they wasn't, with child.
Yes.
But it's Esther's, and then the king calls a woman every night, and they leave in the morning. Booty call. So that when it was Esther's turn, he made her queen.
Yes.
Gave a great feast. Started giving out gifts.
Everybody got a gift like Oprah.
Yep. Did an Oprah style.
And he still didn't know she was Hebrew.
Yep. They still don't know that Esther is Hebrew. Don't have a clue.
Yes, y'all. I've been told to calm it down a little bit, so I'm going to do my best. Because even in that comment, I wanted to say something. Woo! All right. So that was a great recap. If you didn't see it in your head like a movie flick, like a movie, I don't know what to tell you because I saw that thing in my head. All right, so 19, Hadaccah 4:19. And when the virgins was gathered together the second time, then Mordecai sat in the king's gate, and Esther had not yet shown her kindred nor her people, or Mordecai had charged her. For Esther did the commandment of Mordecai, like as when she was brought up with him. In those days, while Mordecai sat in the king's gate, two of the king's chamberlains, Bigthan and Teresh, of those which kept the door, were wroth, and sought to lay hands on the king Ahasuerus. And the thing was known to Mordecai, who told it unto Esther the queen. And Esther certified king thereof in Mordecai's name. So she made him king. Is that what that means? Okay. It says, and Esther certified the king.
So, no, finish 23 and then.
Okay. And Esther certified the king thereof in Mordecai's name. And when inquisition was made of the matter, it was found out. Therefore, they were both hanged on a tree. And it was written in the Sefer of the Chronicles before the king. So she wrote something in her uncle's name.
Right. So remember earlier when they were talking about the two eunuchs that were trying to kill him, they're now putting it in a place. So at first they were giving you an overview on Mordecai.
Got you.
Why Mordecai was so great. And now they're putting it into context. This happened while Esther was queen.
Gotcha.
So because these are the same two people, same way.
Oh, right. And
before they said he was strangled, but the hung on a tree is strangled,
Right.
Right. So they're putting it into context. So Esther said, my father Mordecai, or whatever she calls him, I'll say father because that's how they grew up. Mordecai told me this.
Gotcha.
That these two people are after you.
Wow. And that makes sense because we read what wasn't there, what they took out.
Okay. Right.
And so now they put it in context. I totally get it. Okay. Verse 23. And when inquisition was made of the matter, it was found out, and therefore they were both hanged on a tree. And it was written in the Sefer of the Chronicles before the king. Chapter 5. After these things did King Ahasuerus promote Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agagi, I don't know, and advanced him, and set his seat above all the princes that were with him. And all the king's servants that were in the king's gate bowed and reverenced Haman. I almost said, and all the king's
horses and
all the king's men. Couldn't put them back together again, okay? It was almost coming. For the king had commanded concerning him, but Mordecai bowed not, nor did him reverence.
Mm-hmm.
Then the king's servants, which were in the king's gate, said unto Mordecai, Why transgress you the king's commandment? Now it came to pass, when they spoke daily unto him, and he hearkened not unto them. And they told Haman to see whether Mordecai's matter would stand. For he had told them that he was a Yahudi.
Mm-hmm. So basically, Mordecai said, "No, I'm not
Oh
going to
yeah, because
bow
I
down
can't.
because
Yeah,
I'm not reverencing. I'm not. I only bow to Yahuwah."
Yahuwah. Yes.
So now they know Mordecai is. He's telling them why I'm not
Yeah.
doing this because I'm
Yeah.
a Yehudi. I'm from Yisrael. Like I'm
Yeah, I
not
can't do
bowing
that.
down to no darn Mordecai.
Oh, it's about to get spicy in here. And when Haman saw that Mordecai bowed not, nor did him reverence, then was Haman full of wrath. These people like power.
Yes, yes. He is full. Haman is full of himself.
Yeah, like bro.
Yep. That's
Chill
the
out. It's
people for
one
you.
one person.
One person.
You tripping off of one person.
Yeah.
He did the opposite. He was like, You know how the
Mhm.
Most High left the 99 to find the one? He was
Yeah.
like, nah, I'm going to focus on this one.
Right.
And forget about all the ones that's worshiping me.
Yeah, and notice he didn't even know Mordecai wasn't doing it until these men went and told him. Because
Because
all these people, he ain't tripping. He probably ain't even looking down at them people. He probably all like this and everybody bowing down. He never would have even known Mordecai didn't bow except for these two little
always snitching.
Snitches.
Snitches get ditches.
Snitches.
If not,
stitches.
they get stitches.
And then thrown in the ditch.
There you go. There's proper order.
Yes.
You're right. All right. And when Haman saw that Mordecai bowed not, nor did him reverence, then was Haman full of wrath, and he thought scorn to lay hands on Mordecai alone, for they showed him the people of Mordecai. Wherefore Haman sought to destroy all the Yahudim that were throughout the whole kingdom of Ahasuerus, even the people of Mordecai. Wow.
See that? For one person, oh, they them Yehudis.
Wow.
I'm killing them all.
All of them.
Because of one man.
One action.
All them 127 provinces. They don't even know what's going on.
And you
he said, I'm killing all of them.
All of them. Anybody that's related. Anyone that's just killing. That is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
In the first month, that is, the month of Nigyan, in the 20th year of King Ahasuerus, they cast pur, that is, the lot, before Haman, from day to day, and from month to month, to the 12th month, that is, the month of Adar.
Yeah. So I actually had to look this up because I'm like,
what did we just read?
So they're deciding, Haman is trying to decide what day am I going to pick to have them killed.
Wow.
So they were casting lots, like giving him all kind of suggestions. He said, what day should I have them killed? He's trying to decide.
We're not bowing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So every day people were casting lots, month for a whole year.
Ooh.
So he can decide what day am I going to kill them.
That's, feeling yourself.
Yeah, he said, just pick a date and throw it in, and I'm going to pick one.
And I'll figure it out from there. I'll handle it from there. And Haman said unto the king Ahasuerus, there is a certain people scattered abroad and dispersed among the people in all the provinces of your kingdom. And their Torah is diverse from all people. Neither keep they the king's law. Therefore it is not for the king's profit to suffer them. If it please the king, let it be written that they may be destroyed. And I will pay 10,000 talents of silver to the hands of those that have the charge of the business, to bring it into the king's treasuries.
He said, give me 10,000 talents of silver, and whoever says, oh, I'll arrange that. I'll arrange to have them all killed. Give them 10,000 talents of silver. To kill them all.
Kill them all. And the king took his ring from his hand and gave it unto Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agagi, the Yahudim enemies. And the king said unto Haman, the silver is given to you, the people also, to do with them as it seems good to you. Then with the king's scribe called on the 13th day of the first month.
Mm-hmm.
And there was written according to all that Haman had commanded unto the king's lieutenants, and to the governors that were over every province, and to the ruler of every people of every province according to the writing thereof, and to every people after their language. In the name of King Ashurverosh was it written, and sealed with the king's ring. And the Sepharim were sent by post into all the king's provinces, to destroy, to kill, to cause perish all Yehudim, both young and old, little children and women, in one day, even upon the 13th day of the 12th month, which is the month of Adar, and to take the spoil of them for a prey. You know what's crazy? They always been after us.
Always. That's what I'm saying.
Always
This is
been
Esau.
after us.
He wants to kill women, children, everybody. I don't care who you are. If you are Yehudi,
It's like nothing
you
new.
die.
Yeah, nothing
new.
new is under the sun. Didn't they go through this with Moses?
Mhm.
Then they go through, like, they've been trying to follow the seed and kill the
Forever.
seed forever.
Esau. Yep.
And they doing it today.
Doing it right today. No, there's nothing new. It's an agenda.
It's an agenda. Same ancient
It's an
spirit,
agenda.
man.
Mhm.
Same ancient
They are
spirit.
going to do it until they are, until they believe they're gonna. I mean, like I said, they're still trying to do it today.
Yes.
They believe they're going to be successful in wiping out the whole line of Jacob.
But the Most High says, nah.
They ain't did it yet.
They ain't did it yet. They can't wipe us out.
But
Listen,
can
we're the
you-
majority.
Yeah, can you imagine how prideful you have to be?
That's a lot of
Because
pride.
one man didn't bow to you, you gonna kill everybody.
Everybody that said they Yahudi.
Yehudi. Even the kids.
Young and old.
What the little baby do?
Listen,
Didn't do nothing.
the baby just trying to be swallowed up, just trying to
Yeah.
be cuddled.
And really think about this. Think about kids. Think about little babies, kids. You think about the kids in assembly. He coming for them too.
Sure is. And they doing it today, okay?
That vaccine's starting to come for everybody.
That jab, okay?
Mhm.
In pregnancy. Oh, get your jab while you're pregnant. And people are losing their babies in the infancy. You're not even born yet.
Yes.
And you get a chance.
Yes. They
They
just
taking
don't
them
care.
out now. They're taking them out even now. All right. Let's see. Chapter 6. The copy of the Sepharim was this. The king Artaxerxes writes these things to the prince and governor that are under him from India unto Cush in 107 and 20 provinces.
Mhm. So now pay it. So it's going out to all the provinces.
Right.
Yeah. So the next thing she's about to read is actually what's in the decree. It's crazy. I was like, these people, you see, I got most of it on. Like,
Yeah,
I was
you got
like,
it all highlighted.
you might as well just did a square around. You end up
Right, you might as well
just.
Just went all in there.
It is
It's all perfect.
crazy.
All right, so this is what it says. Let me sit up straight, shoulders back, because it's about to get crazy.
Mm-mm.
Verse 2. After that I became Adonai over many nations and had dominion over the whole world, not lifted up with presumption of my authority, but carrying myself always with equity and mildness. I purpose to settle my subjects continually in a quiet life, and making my kingdom peaceable, and open for passage to the utmost coast, to renew peace, which is desired of all men.
Don't miss that. Don't miss that. He's saying, I'm peaceful. I'm a peaceful man.
It sounds like he's coming from a real, like, whoa, it's
I'm
kind of...
humble.
Yeah.
I tried to make a utopia for everyone. I
Yes.
wanted everybody. I let
That's how
y'all do
it's
what y'all
coming across.
wanted to. I just wanted peace in the land.
That's it.
I wanted peace, y'all.
He said, I come in equity and mildness.
Yes, equity and
Always.
mildness.
He said, always carrying
Mhm.
myself in equity and mildness.
Mhm.
I purposely settled subjects continually in a quiet life.
To continue in the quiet life, making my kingdom peaceable.
Mm.
And open for passage to the anybody can come
through.
in.
Yeah.
America, give me your tired, huddled masses yearning to be free.
Oh my God. This man, I can totally see someone like that, Like, it's
Whole
crazy.
Statue of Liberty.
Yes.
Peace.
Now, when I asked my counselor how this might be brought to pass, Haman, that excelled in wisdom among us, and was approved for his constant goodwill and steadfast fidelity, and had the honor of the second place in the kingdom, declared unto us that in all nations throughout the world there was a scattered, a certain malicious people. Did the brother call us malicious?
Girl, keep reading.
Malicious people that had a Torah contrary to all nations and continually despised the commandments of kings. Anybody seeing that? So as they uniting of our kingdoms honorably intended by us cannot go forward.
So basically he's saying those people, I wanted a peaceful kingdom, but it's a certain group of people with a different Torah. Now, even though none of these people has come before you,
right?
They ain't doing nothing. That you ain't none of them came before you in judgment
they
or nothing.
Scattered around.
They scattered in them 127 provinces.
Right.
Ain't had no trouble out of them or nothing. But Haman said they did.
And they're malicious. Isn't that always like how they say
That's
always
what they do to us
when we
to this
we
day?
Yes, we ain't did nothing, but we get told we're aggressive.
Yes.
You're violent.
Angry black woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, can you please check your tone?
Yes.
Tone.
Yeah.
Listen,
we're
always, it's the same. Yeah, the aggressor.
Same old story.
It's the same thing, you all. And it's here in the Bible, okay? In the Sefer. All right, Bible Sefer, y'all get it.
Yeah.
All right, so let me see. Verse 5. Seeing then, we understand that this people alone is continually in opposition unto all men. This is really the mindset of today.
Yes, it is.
It is really the mindset.
We just against everybody.
We are. We always in opposition. Like, bro, we just trying to we trying to walk down the street.
Right. We ain't never had a concentration camp. we ain't never did all that.
We ain't even trying to fight, man.
We ain't even burying y'all in our backyard. We're doing nothing to you. We're the peaceable ones. See how they flipped that script?
They flipped it, yes. And it's flipped here.
Same thing
Same
today.
Ancient spirit, y'all. It's still today. All right. Opposition unto all men, differing in the strange manner of their Torah. And don't it look like it's strange when we talk about the Torah? When we keep the commandments.
Yep.
They always
something wrong with us.
Something wrong. What you mean you Hebrew? You ain't Hebrew. You're a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, we talk about nationality. We talking about birthright. I'm not talking about religion.
And when I ask you to bring up Jesus, we just say Hebrew.
Right. One person said, "Oh no, that's a religion." I said, "Oh no, that's not.
Yeah.
That's my heritage." What are you talking about? That's the nationality we're talking about.
Their Torah is strange. They don't do Christmas.
Right.
Thanksgiving.
Yes.
There's no Easter bunny.
Yes.
Those people are strange.
You're taking your children's childhood away.
Yeah.
I got that recently.
Yeah. They can't do Halloween.
Yes, I really got that recently. They was like, you're taking for someone to not celebrate Halloween. It's like, I told my wife, no, we're going to celebrate it because you're taking away from their childhood memory. And I'm just like, really? This is interesting. He's like, yeah, people just, people should celebrate it because that's the part of being in this. I was like, oh.
Even though more kids go missing around Halloween than any time, that's their holy day.
That's their holy day. Listen, this is so.
But we're strange.
We're strange, and it looks strange to people.
Yes.
But it's like, how is it strange when we're keeping the 10 Commandments? Meaning, I'm a nicer person.
Yeah.
We're from the inside out because I'm trying to keep the commandments. Yes. Because you're my neighbor, I'm not gonna hit you upside the head. I'm not gonna hurt your feelings. Yeah. I'm gonna do my best not to. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna try to steal your man. First, I'm comfortable and I love my own. I'm not trying to left over your stuff, right? Your car, your house, your couch. Mm-hmm. Listen, I'm a better person.
Yes. And you the one with all the violence.
All the violence, okay? You the one sleeping around, okay? Giving it out, okay? Yep. But it's strange. It's the same thing.
We're threatening their peace.
Right. It's the same
Even though we cool, we just kick back.
And you don't want to give us a Saturday off.
We just trying to have a barbecue. Y'all come over, there's too many black people.
Mm-hmm. Look, Nishan said something about, let me see. I don't even know if it can get on it, but it looked good. That's all right.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Chat viewing option. Oh, we got it.
You can't. Oh, there we go. All right. That's good. All right, so it says true, true, true.
This thing
Nashawn
is
says
so
this
double
is
standard.
yes,
Yeah.
double standard. The
Oh, I
mindset.
guess
Oh, it
it won't
disappears.
stay. It
Okay,
kind of, but that's all right. We
that's
saw
all
it.
right.
Yes,
But
double
yes, double
standard.
standards, absolutely.
Yes.
All right, this is crazy. Okay, so
Mm.
I left off the strange manner of their Torah and evil affected to our state.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Working all mischief they can, that our kingdom may not be firmly established.
So
Y'all hear
we
this?
walk around starting trouble. Like that's what's wrong with the world today.
This
King
is so
Ahasuerus,
crazy.
Russia.
Affecting our state, and I'm sure it's affecting your state of mind, your state of being.
And because Haman said so, you have never heard any report or anything about it.
No,
but because Haman said so.
That's just like because of the media says
yes,
so.
The media says
people
so.
eat them up like
Yep.
medium fries.
Yep.
Ooh, fresh fries
that
too, because
we're
of
bad.
media.
And we even take our own, believe that stuff.
Yeah.
That all that garbage. Y'all stop believing all that garbage. Stop letting them throw our people under. Like I'm sorry, but Bill Cosby got a bad deal. They are lying through their neck.
Mm-hmm.
They've been mad at Bill Cosby since he did A Different World. You teaching them to go to college and black
and
ones
it was more people that went to college when that was going on. When that show was going on.
Went to our own colleges. Yep.
Which,
and I remember like a group of women was like, why are you, they was black too, why are you trying to tell us what to do? Because he was saying, can we tell our kids to conduct themselves? They don't have to walk around cussing. Like, why is some mother mad at that?
Right. Like the whole Monique when she said,
yes.
Please stop coming out with your head
just
on in your pajamas.
Yeah.
Why were we mad at that?
Why were we mad at that? Yes.
Why were we mad? Because media got us looking at one another as we are the aggressor.
Yes.
And we're not.
And we're not.
We're
not.
Just
saying,
we're just trying to help you. Not we, but you know what I'm saying. Those that speak out is just trying to help you guys.
Because Auntie Susanna and Auntie Yehuda, they didn't walk outside in their pajamas.
Listen, y'all see it. Y'all see it. Look, there was not an ill word spoken of them. And on top of that, they didn't even need to speak because their characteristic spoke for itself.
Yep.
Didn't nobody have a ill word to say nothing. Yep. And they shouldn't listen. Okay, let's just go.
Yeah.
Listen. Therefore have we commanded that all they that are signified in writing unto you by Haman, who is ordained over the affairs, and is next unto us, shall all, with their women and children, be utterly destroyed by the sword of their enemies, without all mercy and pity, and the 14th day of the 12th month, Adar, of this present year.
So that's the day they're going to die.
Yep. That they who of old and now are also malicious may in one day with violence go. Sound like the movie of Purge.
Yeah.
When you got one day.
One day.
One day.
That's Purge.
That's Purge. The Purge.
Do anything, just kill them. One day I want them gone.
Yep. On this specific day.
Yep.
Wipe them out.
Yep.
You won't even get penalized. You're gonna get a whole
12,
bunch of silver, whatever
pieces
that's
of silver. Yeah.
The Purge. Oh, they don't get these things. Listen. Okay. Who is ordained? Let me see. Where did I leave? Destroy. Okay, so
go 7, but you did
yes,
this year.
7. That they who of old and now also are malicious may in one day with violence go into Sheol, and so ever hereafter cause our affairs to be well settled and without trouble.
So basically, y'all know Sheol is hell. So basically, he said send them to hell one day. Send them evil people out of here.
The malicious people.
Yes.
Them troublemakers. Them thugs. Them crackheads. All they're doing is just drugs. They're druggies. Y'all know all the labels that they get on them.
That's why we're scared to walk outside.
Right. But who's shooting up schools? And eating the number 7 on Burger King. Who's shooting up a church and eating the number 7 from Burger King?
Oh yeah, that's right. They took that.
It ain't us.
We are not the ones.
We ain't gonna shoot up no church.
We let the little boy in the church. Oh, sit down.
Sit down. Knowing you looked weird.
That's all right.
But we ain't gonna judge you, see?
Y'all see, ain't nothing new under the sun.
Nothing.
Esau still after us.
Still, okay?
Same old agenda.
Same.
The agenda ain't even changed.
Same. Hello, story time. We all learning something good tonight. All right. And so hereafter cause our affairs to be well settled and without trouble. The copy of the writing for a commandment to be given in every province was published unto all people, that they should be ready against that day. That is
so they're giving
purge.
them plenty of time to get ready, almost like a year.
And these people that's out and scattered don't know nothing about it.
They will as soon as the decree gets to them. We'll see what happens.
The post went out, being hastened by the king's commandment, and the decree was given in Shushan, the palace. And the king and Haman sat down to drink, but the city of Shushan was perplexed.
That lets you know just how innocent we were. The people in Shushan was like, huh?
Yeah, what is this?
What malicious, evil people? Where they live?
What happened? Like, how they get this?
And him and Haman kicked back with some Hennessy and Coke.
Listen, that Crown Royal, that's what they was drinking.
Yeah, and Shushan is like, what?
People are just
which
confused.
one y'all talking about?
Like, we gonna
We don't know these people.
On what day?
Yeah, and what malicious people and they messing with our peace? We don't know who y'all talking
We've been
about.
having peace. Like, what you talking about? They always twist and turn and
Always.
All right. Chapter 7, when Mordecai perceived all that was done, Mordecai rent his clothes and put on a sackcloth with ashes and went out into the midst of the city and cried with a loud and bitter cry, and came even before the king's gate, for none might enter into the king's gate clothed with sackcloth. And in every province whithersoever the king's commandment and his decree came, there was a great mourning among the Yahudim, and fasting and weeping and wailing, and many lay in sackcloth and ashes.
So everybody started to get the word, and Yehuda is
and I'm sure they
cry
taken
out.
Back like, what?
Yeah, what is going on? They just got a decree that they can kill us. But notice how they should be mourning, fasting and weeping and wailing, but notice they're not thinking, wait a minute, why don't we just fight back?
No.
Because they've been lulled into sleep too.
And that's us today.
That's us.
That's today.
We
won't
still
fight back.
think peace.
Yeah. We won't fight back. We won't research. We won't. We just be like, well, let's just go so we can get back to normal.
Yes, God will save us. We trust
I'm not gonna
him.
come after nobody Jesus tonight, but God will lead us away.
Yes.
We're not
We're just
fighting
gonna
back.
pray for our enemies.
Turn the other cheek.
Yes.
Wrong people.
They gonna kill me. They gonna stick a sword in me. I'm gonna say, stick it in my back too.
You missed the spot.
Right.
Listen, okay. So Esther maids and the chamberlains came and told it her. Then was the queen exceedingly grieved, and she sent a raiment to clothe Mordecai, and to take away his sackcloth from him, but he received it not. Then called Esther for Hadaccah, one of the king's chamberlains, whom he had appointed to attend upon her, and gave him a commandment to Mordecai, to know what it was, and why it was. So Hadaccah went forth to Mordecai unto the streets of the city, which was before the king's gate. And Mordecai told him all that had happened unto him, and of the sum of the money that Haman had promised to pay the king's treasuries for the Yahudim to destroy them. Also he gave them the copy of the writing of the decree that was given at Shushan to destroy them, to show it unto Esther, and to declare it unto her, and to charge her that she should go in unto the king, to make supplication unto him, and to make request before him for her people. And Hadaccah came and told Esther the words of Mordecai. This makes so much sense when you get the whole story.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So Esther's like, what's wrong with Mordecai?
Yeah.
Why you got sackcloth on? Because she the queen. The decree is not being read to her. She just knows something is going on. What's going on? And so now Mordecai tells her, I'm gonna need you to go in unto the king. Like, you need
This
to.
was all, you know how you say it's intentional.
Yep,
Yah's
he's intentional.
intentional.
Placed her in the right place at the right time.
Told him not, don't say nothing about you being Hebrew.
Mm-hmm.
There's a time. That's where, this is where there's a time and place for everything.
Yeah. Because had they known she was Hebrew, remember Haman hates the Hebrews. He's Esau. He would have tried to, usurp some kind of like, what's she doing here? Like,
yes.
But because he doesn't know, she's gonna be able to do it.
And he definitely wouldn't have had the favor.
Right.
She definitely wouldn't have had the favor that she had if he would have known.
Yes.
Everything works out for the good. All right. Again, Esther spoke unto Hadaccah and gave him commandment unto Mordecai. All the king's servants and the people of the king's provinces do know that whatsoever, whether man or woman, shall come unto the king into the inner court, who is not called, there is one law of his to put him to death, except such to whom the king shall hold out the golden scepter, that he may live. But I have not been called to come unto the king these 30 days. So the last month she haven't even been able to go up to him.
And she said, I can't just walk in there.
So she's explaining like,
you can't do that. Yeah.
And they told Mordecai Esther's words. Then Mordecai commanded to answer at Esther, think not with yourself that you shall escape in the king's house more than all the Yahudim. For if you altogether hold your peace at this time, then shall their enlargement and deliverance arise to the Yahudim from another place. But you and your father's house shall be destroyed. And who knows whether you are come to the kingdom for such a time as this. So he's saying that. Who knows that this is why you are here.
This is why you're probably here right now.
For this time.
Yeah. And he's telling her, don't think that just because they don't know you Yehudi now, don't think you're going to escape if all the other Hebrews are killed. Don't think you're going to escape.
Right.
It's just like today. All them, what do we call them? Gatekeepers.
Right.
Don't think when it all go down, you going to get cookies. You're dying too.
You're dying because at the end of the day, you still
they're not going to need you anymore. Because they're not going to need you anymore. Their purpose is to wipe out the line of Jacob. You are the line of Jacob. Yep. They're going to use you until they use you up. Don't need you no more. You out of here too.
Oh, this is. Can anybody, y'all see this? This is the same spirit.
Same old thing.
Same thing.
And they think they being their friend. Oh, I'm going to get money and
Well, they got money. Oh, I got fame. I got this. I got a house.
I got a big old ring. And I'm a Mason.
Listen, you still.
You're being used.
That's it.
As a means to an end.
That's it.
When it's all over, you out of here too.
And you taking your people.
Just selling out your people.
Selling out your people.
And it might be all of y'all might hang yourself like Judas did.
Right.
You hanging yourself.
Your eyes open just like he did. All that guilt come in. You gonna hang yourself.
It's just like when Martin Luther King realized at the end, he was like, I sold my people.
He said, I fear that I led my people to a burning house.
Building. Yes. Burning up. Because his eyes were open. He realized, what did I do?
Yep. What did I do?
What did I do?
And they still use him as a puppet, and the man is dead and gone.
So y'all don't worry about all them little puppets and I got vaccinated and
Right. You need to get vaccinated.
They come out with all them little decree and they stars. They're being used to push an agenda.
And who knows if they got vaccinated?
I don't think they do because
I'm sure they don't.
If they did, it was because they need them. The ones that they need, they making sure they don't get sick from no vaccine because they need you.
We need you. You can't die right now.
Let LeBron die from a vaccine. That'll be over.
Ain't nobody
gonna follow.
Ain't nobody following. Verse 15. Then Esther bade them to return Mordecai this answer. Go, gather together all the Yahudim that are present in Shushan, and fast ye for me. Neither eat nor drink 3 days, night or day. I also and my maidens will fast likewise. And so will I go in unto the king, which is not according to law. And if I perish, I perish. So Mordecai went his way and did according to all that Esther had commanded him.
Wait, stop right there. Only
Mm-hmm.
because. So in the book of Esther, this stops right here. Not the whole book, but this whole. So everything you're about to read, this whole prayer right here, is not in the book. They took it out
Oh, they took it
because
out.
one of the things they're saying about the book of Esther is Yahuwah's name. Well, they say God, but Yahuwah's name is not mentioned in that book. Well, of course, y'all took it
Y'all
out.
took it out.
Y'all
And
took
it's
out
and
this
it's and
whole
it's all
prayer.
in here.
Yep. So when you take
1,
out,
2, 3.
so remember, and they took
4, 5,
out
6.
1 and 2. So you take out the dream that Yahuwah gave to Mordecai, and then you
Wow.
take out this prayer, and you be like, okay. They
I
said
believe
the
you.
only time it was mentioned, like somewhere they say in here, but look at how many times Yahuwah is.
Yes, it's over 10 times.
But that is not. It's not in the. Book
What
of
chapter and verse
Esther.
are you on right now? We are on chapter 7 and we are on verse 18.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
we're in the Sefer.
Oh, we're in the Sefer.
In Hadaccah, not in Esther. Go to Hadaccah.
Addition. It's going to say addition to Esther. And on the back of it, it's going to say Hadaccah. If we were in our land, we would have killed that pronunciation.
Killed it.
We would have killed it, okay? Verse 17. So Mordecai went his way and did according to all that Esther had commanded him. Then Mordecai thought upon all the works of Yahuwah and made his prayer unto him, saying that we're going to have to get started tomorrow. 7 p.m.
Hang on to that cliff, y'all.
Hang on, because that's what Mordecai wanted me to tell you tonight. That we're gonna have to finish tomorrow at 7 p.m. because y'all, it's over. Time is of the essence.
Story time.
Oh, this is good though. Clap it up. Clap it up.
Yes.
To Yah be the glory for allowing us to see, just like how we are to respond to this system, right?
Yes.
Because this is exactly what we're in. We live in a system, and our grandpa Adam, he gave up the keys.
Yes.
He gave up the keys, and so when Satan said, "Hey, I'll give you all of this," when he was talking to the Mashiach,
he
wasn't lying.
Yeah, no,
He wasn't lying. It was his rightfully
It was his
so.
to give.
Yep, it was his to give.
Yep.
And seeing and reading these books, it shows us how we are supposed to respond in this system.
Yes. Yes.
Notice she said, "Listen, I'll fast. I'll have my handmaids fast, and we're gonna pray, and then we're gonna operate.
Yes.
We just gonna do it and believe that the Most High is gonna be with us." We have to take on that mindset, y'all.
And see, we even know now how important fasting is. That's something we were never taught in Christianity.
It was just like if you want something. Wait, what's that scripture where it says these things come by fasting and prayer?
That's how you get demons out.
Right. That was for that. Fasting was for that. When you had somebody that's demon possessed. Oh, these things, girl. You know the scripture says these things come out by fasting and prayer. You gotta fast, girl. You gotta pray. But you don't connect it with real life issues.
Nope, you don't.
Like this system.
Yes.
Like the jab.
Yes. That's what we're going through right now.
Yes.
So that's what, now we know why they take this stuff out.
Yes, Cammie, Auntie Cammie, she says that, listen, if you're older than me, you're called an auntie, okay? But yes, it shows us how to operate, how to be strategic, how to maneuver through this beast. This beast is something. If y'all don't,
something else.
This beast is something.
But it's the same beast.
It's the same beast.
It's the same
beast. Yes.
Ain't changed up. See, that also goes to tell you, Hasatan don't even have imagination. He can't think of anything.
He's so focused and prideful, like we see the king.
Yep.
That he just got this one agenda, and that's how he gonna go with it.
Yep.
This is it.
Destroy.
Yes.
Steal, kill, and destroy.
Yes. Lily, we're glad to have you on, girl. I'm so glad that you enjoyed us. Absolutely. Yes, still kill and destroy. And that's what he's doing, y'all.
But to this day.
But the beautiful thing is we have people, real life family members,
our history,
ancestors, right? Real life ancestors showing us how to do this, how to be strategic.
That have been through it.
They are speaking. They're still speaking now today, and they're telling us, be encouraged.
Yes.
Be encouraged. The Most High ain't left you.
Yep.
He never left us.
Yep.
So how could he leave you?
Yes.
He ain't left that covenant.
Yes.
You left the commandments and you left the covenant.
Yeah.
But he ain't never left that covenant.
Right.
He kept it. And now that we're returning back to the covenant and upholding that commandments, he can't leave us. He He'll never leave us nor
Yep.
forsake us.
Yep. We grab like y'all grabbing that cliff right now. We hold on.
We holding on. And y'all, we just got to hold on.
Yes.
That's what we have to do in these last and evil, and I don't want to sound cliche, but in these last and evil days,
That's
we must
exactly
hold
what it
on
is. Yep.
to the word of Yah and to his word, period. And hold on to one another.
Yes.
We need one another.
Community. So Esther said everybody fast and pray.
Everybody.
Everybody. I need everybody.
Everybody.
Remember, what was Yahudah? Make the cows fast.
Yes. Listen, the cows, the horses.
Oh, all the animals, everybody fasting.
Everybody was fasting, okay? The babies, okay? The baby didn't get weaned that day. They didn't get nothing that
Everybody
day. They
fasting.
were fasting, okay? We need community, and that's the one thing that this system broke was our
Yep,
community,
was our community.
And love for one another. Because now we tear up one another. We talk bad about one another. No, we got to stop that. That's what this system wants. You uplift your sister. You uplift your brother.
Yep.
And you pray for him.
Yep. And if they're in a ditch, pull them out.
Pull them out. And don't ask them, oh, you got to pay me because I did that for you. No.
You know.
Pull your brother out of just sincerity because you want him out.
Yep.
Because you want her out. You want her to do better. You want him to do better.
Yes.
We got to have a love, y'all. We really got to reflect the same love that Mashiach showed throughout the earth.
Yes.
It ain't always nice, but it's always in the right posture. You got to stay in the right posture, the right lane. Stay in that lane.
Yes. For real, that's real talk. Yeah.
With that being said, y'all,
we will see you
tomorrow.
Bye.
The real kick is how we gonna
how we gonna
end this one. That's the real thing.
Push the
okay, we're gonna have to figure this out.
Yeah, bye y'all.
Bye y'all.
Okay, what do you do usually? It just does.
It usually say in.
That's chat. No, that's not it. That's the camera.
Oh, that's the camera. Huh.
Y'all laughing at us.
This is about to be the longest YouTube video ever.
Oh, and go to this again. Let's see what our choices are. Share. Do you usually share? How do you
Let me see.
Do you have to do that? Like do it upload? No, that's like
nah.
I think we could have did that with the link. Maybe.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think my husband gonna figure it out.
Oh, there's an X up there.
Oh, that's the X. Wait, but is it gonna save? Y'all gonna love this video. We love y'all.
We do.
We do.
Don't laugh at us.
Don't.
Come on, Abram.
You're welcome, Auntie Deborah.
It's always laughing.
Thanks for tuning in.
How we get out of the YouTube?
Yeah, how we get out of the laptop? Listen, y'all. I know. Look, Warren Williams. He said y'all still on. He said turn the whole thing off. Yes, Lily. Listen, I'm afraid
trying to make sure it saves.
Oh, I was gonna say if you touch one button and it goes in, I'm about to say.
Is it that X there?
She said
I'm
take
scared.
your time. Listen. Well, listen, y'all got it. Well, if it don't come on if it ain't on the wall, that's all right. We just gonna. All right, you saw it one. It was a one hit wonder. All right, bye bye,
you had to be there if that don't work.
Just press it, Joe.
Oh, there you go.
That was so, girl.